Bonjour, bienvenue. Hello Libra, this is your prediction reading in 2025 Scorpio season. Let's jump into it immediately without further ado, because not a lot of things what I could tell, but they are interesting. Let's start with our planet, our ruler planet, because of Libra here as well. Let's talk about our ruler planet Venus. Venus is in Libra, when Sun ingress to Scorpio, and this planet in Libra, so Venus in Libra, it plays on the 12th house of this Scorpio season, which shows us that everything which is hidden could come up, could show up, will happen to us, with us. First of all, it could be any hidden talent which will pop up, or you will discover that, oh my God, I can do this, I'm interested in that. 12th house is the dark house, the secret house, house of secrets, house of darkness. Everything is there, what we don't see, what we don't know is there. For example, when we have a hidden talent and we don't know because we never were conscious about that, then now it could happen that it pop up. What we can handle, what we can do, what we can use as a hidden talent. Our social life will be interesting, I would say, because since we are in a hidden house, I mean the Venus is in a hidden house. Venus in Libra would be very good for having socializing, but it's happening in a 12th house, in a hidden house, in a dark house. So whatever we are doing, we will be probably a bit invisible. That the people will not notify that we are there. This is a disaster for the Libra, as we know. But in a way, somehow, just because it's the Venus is in the 12th house, we will enjoy this, that we are not notified, that we are not recognized, I would say, because the relationship house in this season is in the 7th house, which is a natural born house of Libra, is in Aries right now. So we are pretty much want to do something alone for ourselves, as a relationship, as willing power. Maybe we want to change something, or we want to fight for ourselves in a relationship. We are in a relationship that we want to be recognized, by the way, because we feel that we're not recognized. Pretty much we're not recognized in our relationships. It could be even a one-on-one relationship, a romantic relationship, a marriage, business partnerships as well. Conflict could come up as 7th house in Aries. So definitely there is an open conflict. There are conflicts with someone. Even it could happen that we have conflicts with ourselves as well. As health, it could happen that your back part and lower back part, the waist part, pretty much I would say that this is the waist part. The waist part of your back could have a kidney. Kidney would be in fact affected in this season. Since we don't see our kidney, it's hidden. We know that we have, but we don't see it's hidden. Could come up pain, small pain, something unusual behavior of our kidney. The big thing is that even we are going to a doctor, and the doctor will say, I cannot find anything. So let's go ahead and jump into to go to doctor. From my side, I would say that since the 12th house, Venus in Libra could occur. 12th house is a Pisces. It's ruled by Pisces, and Venus in Pisces feel good. This is a good point of this 12th house. Venus in 12th house, that Venus it's elevated in Pisces, and that's why it's elevated in this Pisces house as well, and could show up the hidden talent, for example, healing ourselves, occultic, hidden scientific, or unknown scientific or non-scientific subjects. We started to get familiar with it. Could be tarot, astrology, Reiki healing, whatever this type of working, studying could show up that we are interested in, and we want to learn, we want to heal ourselves, we want to learn our kidney, for example. And then maybe it showed up that putting all together, then we have a kidney pain, we recognize and realize that there is a possibility to heal ourselves, and we start to study and comes up as a hidden talent that we are an amazing Reiki healer or whatever healer, energy healer, doesn't matter, or a good therapist. So this could come up and show up in this season, and grab it, definitely grab it, because once it's come up, then let's use it. Take the advance of the Venus that is connecting to the world in that way, definitely. So we were talking about your house 7th, the planet, and the sign, because they're not coming together. So the 12th house will be very involved. Also the first house of the Scorpio season, because if you believe it or not, the rising sign of this Scorpio season is Libra. So everyone who is in the Scorpio season here with us on Earth, then will be involved in relationship, partnerships at any price, at any way. And we are also, as I mentioned in the introduction previously, that we are involved in the relationship, that we want to be recognized, we want to be visible. Yeah, we want to be visible. And with Aries, maybe we will start to fight for that. Of course, not physically, because we're not Aries. We are Libras, and we are fighting for in a mental way, in a mind way. So we started thinking. We will see what the card says. Just that's why what I mentioned, I'm very curious about the 12th house, definitely for the 12th house. The first house as well, because it's in the rising sign is in Libra, and the 7th house, the natural born house of Libra. I will be very interested. Venus doesn't have any aspect when the Sun ingressed to to Scorpio. So Venus could be pretty free and could brings up anything and everything. Also could be hidden cost, and because Venus in Libra is definitely for the beauty, for feeling good, having joy, making balance in our life. So any hidden secret expense, cost could come up, what we do not recognize, that, oh my god, we need to pay what we need to pay, and we will pay definitely. Just question is how and how much. Yeah. So this hidden secret relationships could come up in the Scorpio season, even start or even finish, established or talking about it, but hidden secret relationships could come up. So maybe you have a lover, and it could come up that could come out from for the sun, that for the light, that you have a secret relationship, you have a lover, or even it could happen that you start a secret relationship. But it's also in the on the table that you are finishing a secret relationship. If you finish, then that's why, because it came out to the sunlight. So Libra, I'm doing horoscope tarot spread. I'm spreading 12 cards representing our 12 astrological houses in astrological wheel. I say let's start, and here is your first house. I put here a stone that recognizes that it's the first house, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, 10th, 11th, and 12th. We have the 12 houses. When we are setting up, then I will make a much more circle. I promise I will make a much more circle. To be nice and circled in this way. Yeah, we have the 12th house, Libra. Let's come and check that what we can expect in the secret Scorpio season 2025. Okay, Libra sweetheart, let's check your first house immediately, I say, because I'm very curious what you have in the first house. Oh, I check the one in the card, but I didn't told you that the first house is self, personality, appearance, life path. This card represents your you in the present, your self image, vitality, how the world sees you, and your general life path. And here you have the Nine of Cups. As a first, as a Nine of Cups, it's good because your hopes and wishes come to the sunlight as a first house because the sun is in the first house. So come to the sunlight, and since they are coming to the sunlight, then would be possible to come true as well. As a life path as a Nine of Cups, you know that where you need to go. This is your wishes, and this is your hope, that because you are aware, you are conscious for that. That's what you need to do on a life path in the Scorpio season, and you know, and you wish for yourself, and you hope that you can do this life path. Definitely, as personality, the people will see you who someone is hoping, someone who is hoping, um, and hoping for the better, hoping for him herself, or hoping for others as well. A personality, as a personality, I would say the same, that you will be someone who are hoping, who wish everything for him herself and for others as well. It's a very positive card in the first house, and gives a lot of hope and a lot of joy, because Venus, our ruler planet, is in the neighbor house, to be honest. Okay, then we go to the second house. This is your values, finances, self-worth. This card reveals the energies related to your financial situation, income, personal values, and self-esteem. And in the second house, you have the moon. First major arcana, the moon. We were talking about the Pisces, Neptune energy related to the 12th house, and this card is a Neptune Pisces energy, the unknown, definitely unknown. Um, I think the most important one, the finances, that may you will figure it out something, how you make more money or what you want to work, just you don't know how to reach there, and you need to walk on your path. You are wishing yourself, and you're hoping that you will find the possibility of this new way of earning money, even a new job, but you don't know what is it, or if you don't know that what you want to work, but you need to walk on this path by yourself and figure it out. Maybe hidden talents could come up. Pisces, definitely. For the hidden, the occultic science is there. Even you can start your own astrological tarot reader, Reiki healer, whatever uh, profession, definitely, whatever could come up or you want to make, it's hidden for you. Um, Self worth, yes, self worth. There you are. You have hidden biases again, the unknown. You are hidden values, but you don't know yourself. And in this month, in the Scorpio season, you have a possibility to discover them and recognize them. And even if you want, then you can announce to the world that these are my values, this is what I am. As self-worth, self-esteem as the same. Let's esteem yourself in a right way, in a hidden way, but you don't know that it's possible. But it's possible, just you don't know. But this income, this financial situation, I'm very, very, very curious then how we can we can recognize, how we can get over and go on a path to find this income situation, what we want to reach. It's interesting. However, it's a good card because it always says, the moon card always says that you're going on an unknown path. Just imagine that you are in a dark forest, in a forest where you never have been before, and your task is go out from this forest uh, during one night. You have one night to come out from this forest, and you have the one and only source as light, the moon. This is what it wants to represent, this card. So this is really the unknown path, when we are in an unknown situation, in an unknown path, and we don't know how we go through it, but we will figure it out. Definitely it's a positive part, because it says that we will do, just we don't know how. It's a good learning card, by the way. Then the third house, this is your communication, thought, learning, close relationships, short trips. It describes your way of thinking, your communication style, your skill learning processes, relationships with siblings, and the immediate environment. And here you have Ace of Swords, Ace of Swords, Ace of Swords, all the air sign. Definitely, communication will come up, new communication style, I guess, you new idea that how you communicate with the people. Uh, 2 days ago, if I remember right, um, I was spreading the new energy, not a new, the daily energy card come up. The communication is as issue as well. On the day when I'm recording, then there is a Mercury ingress to Sagittarius and making an opposition to Uranus immediately. So yes, communication as issue come up, but you will figure it out that maybe this issue, this communication issue with the Mercury Uranus opposition will help you to figure it out. The new communication style, maybe it will be um, unknown or unusual, but never mind, because as you see, the Ace, the first, it's useful and you can use it as a communication style. Definitely. Ace of Wands. Wand is always mental and mind work. So if we are talking about your skill learning processes, then in your mind, maybe you know already, or will pop up that what you want to learn, what kind of skill you want to learn, and you will do it. You will figure it out how you do. You need to go on an unknown path, but you will figure it out. No worry. Siblings, relationships with siblings. If I need to say, then I couldn't see any issue with the siblings um, going well. Um, Short trips. Short trips, when pop up the issue, not issue, when pop up the idea that you want to go for a short trip, then go. Definitely go. Ace of Wands, it's showing that this is a good idea. Everything which pop ups in the subject I mentioned for the third house and pops up, then do it, because it's a good idea. It's a divine idea, because this is coming from the the tree of life of Kabbalah, the Keter, which is the divine idea. This is the spark of the divine which comes to you, and do it. Definitely do it. Then we go to the fourth house of you. Later on, fourth house could be interesting in the Scorpio season for you, because Pluto is here at this moment when the Sun ingressed to Scorpio. There was no any aspect of Venus, but later on will be Venus Pluto square, and this could comes up some family issue. Maybe brings up the secret, since Pluto is a dark planet, the planet of underworld. Also could come up some secrets of the family. So you will see, because the fourth house, it's home, family, roots, best emotional foundations. This card focuses on your home environment, family relationship, uh, family relationship, and especially the maternal side, your past, the foundation of your emotional security. A maternal side, so we can talk about your mom, a mother figure of your life, or we can talk about you as a mother as well. Knight of Cups, one of the hit cards of this Scorpio season, Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups, it's dreamer one, but fighting for these dreams. A Knight of Cups could come up actually in a reading, the question answering reading could come up as a short romantic relationship, and it could happen that in a family, with the family, maybe in the Scorpio season, your relationship with your family come to a better state. Almost, I would say that in a dream state. So everything's may looks good. May looks fine, may looks perfect. Of course, behind the walls there is something, as we know, but it could come up that for the short period, the relationship with your family will be better, will be, yeah, will be better for you. This is how you feel. Home and yeah, home, as home could come up, maybe that your dream home come up, and maybe you want to realize this this dream home. You don't know how, but with the moon you can go definitely. Since for the dream home you need money, and the second house as financial values, the moon is here, so definitely you will figure it out how you get this dream home. No worry about that. We are talking about your mom or your mother figure of your life. Um, in this Scorpio season, if you don't have a good relationship with your mom or your mother figure of your life, then maybe in this, not maybe, but in the Scorpio season, the relationship with your mom come to normalizing. Could be better, could be sparkling one, a dream one. To be honest, short romantic relationship with your mom, when may she will show your her face on a way what you never seen before. And when we are talking about you as a mother as well, then pretty much I would say the same, that that with your children, you will show a face what they never seen before. Pretty much it will be a romantic relationship with your children in a good way, that you love them, you see that how what they want, you can cooperate with them, you can help them as well. This type of romantic relationship I'm talking about. When you are a mother, but when you're going to the fifth house, will be for your children as well, because fifth house is your creativity, love, romance, children. It's here. Um, Pleasure, entertainment. This card examines your creative expression, love life, romantic relationships, your connection with children, hobbies, and your joy in life. King of Pentacles, the bank CEO, the manager in this fifth house. Creativity, love, romance, children. You're leading your children well. So even you, with this short romantic relationship with your children, that you are doing well with your children. Definitely you are managing them well, and maybe they are appreciate this at this moment, that you're managing them well. Creativity, love, romance is the same, that you are know what you want, how you want. Here is your wish and hopes. You know what you may, you have a wishes, you have a hope, what you want. Then you know it's come out that you want to realize and that get the moon and go on a path. You don't know where you will go or how you will go there, but you are doing and you will reach it. And here is the king of Pentacles, that's showing that yes, you're managing well this situation. No worry about that. Um, Love life, romantic relationships when you have, and then also managing well. Maybe it could 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 cost some extra expansion. It comes up because King of Pentacles. It doesn't like to spend too much the money, but you know that sometimes it's necessary to spend money. So hidden 12th house, Venus is there, hidden cost, hidden expense could come up, and spending money for that, probably for this relationships or romantic relationships, for your love life. Hobbies and joy in life also shows that if you want to feel good, then you need to spend money for that, and you will do it without question, to be honest. It's pretty good, pretty fine. Then let's see that how this partying when you're spending your money will affect your health, because sixth house, it's work, health, routines, services, daily tasks. It shows your daily work environment, health status, daily routines, and your service to others. Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands, we're going closer and closer to the Aries point of your astrological wheel in the Scorpio season. Ace of Wands, all the fire sign is here. So Cardinal Aries, Fixed Leo, and Mutual Sagittarius, it's here, and they are passionate to do whatever comes up in related to this for the sixth house. Um, you will be passionate of your work. Maybe it's a new work, but you will uh, find, or even you established for yourself as a business. You will be passionate related to that health status. If we are talking about fire sign in health status, there may be some inflammations could come up uh, related to the all in your body, whatever inflammations could come up. We are talking about sixth house. This is a Virgo house, and this is a logic place. It's everything related to nerve system. Since the ruler of Virgo, it's Mercury. This could be the nerve system, so headache could be prepared for this Scorpio season. Of course, uh, when you have headache time to time, it's fine, but maybe now it comes up. Even the intensity of this headache or the frequency of the headaches could be much more time you can have headache in this Scorpio season. Nevertheless, we're talking about the kidney. Of course, if you have inflammation in your kidney, then it's probably the doctors can recognize. However, the 12th house Venus as health issue showing health issues or symptoms which you feel, but the doctors cannot establish any any diagnosis related to your kidneys because they cannot see anything. But inflammation, we can talk general inflammation when it's fire sign. Then we can talk about inflammations. Your daily routines going well, you're doing well, even you can do fast. And if you put more passion into even the work and the daily routines, then a new possibility will show up as you see then Ace of Wands when he is burning in 100% and the new dimension opening behind it where he wants to go, and you will see the new possibilities, and then you can go through whatever it is with the moon. You can go through it and you can go out from this forest mentioned in the second house with moon, so you can go through it. What can we ask with the sixth house? Daily routines and services to others. Services to others could be passionate to help to someone, um, paying attention to someone. If you're talking about the services to others, then now I would like to ask you, Libra, to subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, leave a comment, watch this video till the end, and share this video with your other Libra friends or even Aries you can because it's front of you, family members, of course, friends. You can share this video to help us to come up in YouTube's algorithm and spread this help to others who are also looking for answers for their question or just simply looking for help in and for their life. Thank you, behalf of them. So this is your services to others, what you can do. And if you are do this, what I mentioned to subscribe to the channel, then it's help us and you made at the point of services to others with passionately, of course, because you are interested in all of that. Then we are going to your seventh house. This is your natural born house. This is the Libra house. And this is the relationships, partnerships, open enemies, marriage. This card focuses on your most important one on one relationships, marriage, business partnerships, but can also highlight open conflicts. And with here we have the High Priestess, the intuition, the unknown. It's really related with the 12th house, to be honest. This card, it's a Cancer Moon. Cancer Moon card, family, Cancer Moon, family, mother, motherhood, mother, female organs, female organs, I mean, female reproduction organs belongs to here, but you can relate it to the relationships. Um, don't want to say that do not do anything, but it's related to the secret because the high priestess, it's not doing anything. She's just observing. She's always observing and looking around at what's going around me. Um, and this is what you can do related all the subject I mentioned to the seventh house, that relationships, partnerships, marriage, even business partnerships, that take a look around what's going on around you with your spouse, with your husband, wife, with your partner. Open conflicts could come up as well as open conflicts that take you will recognize who are your open enemies, and don't do anything. Just look at what they are doing. What they are doing. Later on, maybe in Sagittarius, we will take action uh, because of them. But right now, don't do anything. When comes up the all your open enemies, then don't do anything. Just take a look forward, and of course, recognize, acknowledge that okay, I see them, I know what they are doing, but don't do anything. Okay, Libra. It's a very hidden, very mysterious card in the seventh house. Um, Definitely. If I would say anything then related to your relationship, business partnership, spouse, husband, wife, then listen to your intuition. Definitely listen to your intuition. Don't be afraid of. Listen to it. Maybe you will recognize that what is your intuition in the 12th of the Venus is there. You will get familiar with it in the Scorpio season. Then go, if we are talking about Scorpio season, then go to the 8th house. This is the natural born house of Scorpio. This is a transformation, shared resources, intimacy, death and rebirth, occultism. It analyzes shared financial resources, example, spouses' money, debts, inheritances, taxes, sexual intimacy, psychological depths, crisis, and process of rebirth. And here you have Four of Pentacles. You don't have too much freedom. I don't want to lie, and I'm not lying. You don't have too much freedom related to Four of Pentacles. You are bound, as you see. The card shows everything. You're bound. You are. You don't want to leave. You don't want to lose. You don't want to leave behind something related to the eighth house. Maybe you are the transformation just comes to my mind that maybe the transformation you are want to be delayed, but at this time would be better if you let this transformation to happen to you, especially with the 12th house in Venus. I cannot emphasize as many times as possible because it's right there, really there. Don't let delay this transformation. You feel that you need to change, you feel that you change, but you don't want because you want to stuck in the old one. Venus gives you a stable want to give you stability, but in the 12th house, as dark, as unknown, cannot give you, not able to give you the stability what you want. And to be honest, it's better if you let it the change to happen, the transformation happen to you. Shared resources could happen that you will be dependent on shared resources, so spouse's money, husband's, wife's money, partner's money, whoever's money could come up, and maybe that's why in the second house you want your own financial in resources, just you don't know how and you need to figure it out. You will do it, definitely you will do it, just maybe that's why that we don't know that how we can be independent. This card shows definitely that you are not independent, you are dependent uh, on resources, on spouse's money, on sexual intimacy. If I want to be funny, then I would say that the card is everything in BDSM, but not. Um, Maybe you're stuck in a bit old way of sexual intimacy. I would say you don't want to leave with this sexual intimacy because you think it's working. You think that it gives you security. No, it doesn't give you security. Just you feel that. Let the transformation to happen and let your sexual intimacy fly high and fly free around you. Psychological depth crisis, just as for the transformation, that let it to happen because it doesn't give you any security. You're just bound yourself, the walls around you. No, let it to happen. This psychological depth, this crisis to you. Doesn't matter what comes up. You will be on an unknown path at any price, but you can go through it. You can definitely go through it up this, and you go through it with passion because you want to solve your passion related to your own self, the self-esteem also in the 12th house that you will recognize in related to this situation. when you are letting the transformation to happen, then you will recognize that your self-esteem may are not working. You need to establish new self-esteem systems, and they will be working definitely good. And you then let it go all the old shit what you're doing. Sorry about that, but this is the truth. Okay, then we go to the ninth house. This is your higher education or self-study. Could be also philosophy, long journey, foreign lands, worldview. This card represents your higher studies, philosophical views, belief systems, long travel, and your worldview. And here you have Four of Swords. Four of Swords. Four of Swords. Just the card of the meditation. Definitely, as higher education, as self study, as I mentioned, then I think it's a very clear message that just let go to meditate yourself, get familiar with yourself, let release your bound, which are here. Let release your bound. In this way, you can do it. With the Four of Swords, you can do it. Let it go, all of these bounds. Philosophy in this new way, the learning of meditation, the philosophy, the worldview also will change. You can let it go. This transformation will happen, and you will get familiar. The new philosophy, new worldview, and this is definitely good for you. As you see that he is just calm. F. He is calm AF. Definitely. So maybe it's time to worth it uh, to get familiar with the meditation techniques, the meditation what's working for you. Go inside. Definitely, draw back yourself from anywhere what you are doing. Maybe it's with the eighth house. I mentioned the subject that to draw back yourself and see what's going on. What is this fighting? This fight is going on. What is it for? And maybe you will see that, oh my god, it's just meaningless. With long travels, with this definitely there because Jupiter involved in this card, definitely will be a long distance travel, a long journey, journey no, long distance travel. This is long distance travel. It's involved. It will be even this long distance or long distance journey could be related with your rediscover yourself. It's a long journey. It's a lifetime journey. To be honest, it's a long journey, but definitely physically you can go, as I mentioned, because foreign lands it's there because Jupiter involved in this card. No worry, you will travel. I don't know if a lot, but you will travel. Then we are going to your 10th house right now. This is career, vocation, public image, reputation, parental authority. It examines your career, public presence, social status, reputation, and your relationship with parental, often paternal authority. So, paternal authority, it could be your dad, your father figure of your life, or even you as a father. Let's see what you have here. Oh, another Cancer Moon card, the Chariot. I'm going well, everything going well. You will have work. If you're thinking about the 10, how you can go through it, you don't know what you will do it. Spouse's money, you are bounded and you depend on, could you dependent on others' money, other people's money. But with the Chariot, this all is fine, all is good. You will have career, you've got your vocation, you're managing well. Just as here in the sixth house, the tenth house and the sixth house, they are related to each other. Here's the King of Pentacles as the good manager, as the sixth house, and as I mentioned, that you don't need to worry about it. Uh, for daily work, you're managing well. It's here that it's going well. You're doing well. You are leading well the chariot. So you are a good driver of the chariot and coming a good relationship with family. So we can talk about your father figure of your life. You have a good relationship with them, or you will do. I don't know if you have, but you can create a good relationship with them. And even if you're a father, then you have a good relationship with your children. Definitely, no, don't need to worry about that. You're doing well as a father. Even if you can talk about authorities of your life, um, work boss, I don't know, statesman, then as an higher authority of you, then it's going well. You don't need to worry about anything. It doesn't matter what the people says. You are doing well. You don't need to really worry about this authority situation. It's a very good card, to be honest. The two, work and home, you have the Cancer moon card. Both came up. But it's very rare. Actually, never happened that both of the cards came out at the same time. They have a different meaning, uh, as you see, but never, because this one is taking care of you. This is taking care of you. Here, you are pretty much taking care of yourself. In the relationship, you are taking care of yourself, and in the 10th house, you are took care. You don't need to worry about it. You are on divine's eye. Okay, you're in God's eye. God is God is seeing you what you are doing, and you are supported definitely. Then we are going to your 11th house. This is friends, groups, hopes, wishes, community life. It describes your friendships, your relationship with the groups and communities, your hopes for the future, and your wishes. And we're talking about the 12th house, the hopes and wishes could come true. Six of Cups, Sun in Scorpio. Yes, Sun in Scorpio. We don't need to deny that. Sun in Scorpio. Memories, childhood memories, nostalgia. We can talk about in the 11th house. Maybe old wishes, old hopes could come up for you, and you want to realize them again. In the first house, we're talking about that could come up. You have a wishes, your hopes. Do it. No worry. You will do it by moon. You don't know what you will do. Oh, here is the Ace of Wands in the 6th house. You will do it passionately, and I would say that with the Four of Swords, when you're taking action in mental way with meditation, then you will realize that why they are coming up again. These old desires, old hopes, and old wishes. Why they are come up, how they related to you. This is a childhood desires. What you were in child. I don't know if you wanted to be just telling something. If you wanted to be a top model when you were a child, then this idea could come up again, and it has a reason, and don't forget it. Let it do. Rebuild, renew. This card also shows up a rebuild, renew situation. Maybe let's try doing this. Renew it, rebuild this. How I can be a model, because could come up something else. So model clothes. I don't know. You can sew it clothes later on, or it came out that you're an amazing model agency. You can make an amazing model agency. You're a great model agent. We don't know, but definitely build it up again, and don't let it to go. Definitely don't let it to go. Good card in 11th house, hopes and wishes for good. They come up again and take care of them. And we are going the main house of this Scorpio season for Libra, the 12th house. This is secret, self-undoing karma, hidden enemies, spiritual retreat, altruism. This card reveals your subconscious, hidden fears, secrets, potential, self-sacrificing or self-destructive tendencies, karmic patterns, and the need for spiritual retreat. Oh, let's see. And the Oscar goes to the swords. Seven of swords. Seven of swords. New way of thinking. Thinking out of the box. Definitely thinking out of the box. Doesn't matter what comes up in your life, as in a mental way, as subconscious. When the subconscious, when it doesn't matter what subconscious thing comes up to your conscious mind, and will be unusual. Unusual things could help you. Those things can help you in the Scorpio season, which are out of the box. What we can talk about, you want to make, for example, start to do something sports. I'm just telling something stupid. It could be danger. You can be ill, but jogging in the rain, totally unusual, out of the box. Always it's saying that it's forbidden to jogging in the rain, but you're figuring out that this will be the best for you. Then, to be honest, I would say do it. Even just take care of it, that you can be sick, you can be cold, uh, if you are make jogging in the rain, but do it because this out of box thinking will help you. Or also could representing that everything which is in the 12th house in your life, they are coming out of the box. The box is closed, dark. We don't know. It will be open. It will be popped up, and everything will come out. This will be the Pandora's box. And pretty much, if you're familiar with Greek mythology, if not, then please ask your best AI friend, what is it mean? Pandora's box. Pandora's box will be popped up in this Scorpio season, and you can start to work and you start to heal yourself and getting familiar with your own self. Definitely, it's a strong card, and it's a good card. This is a good card. This Pandora's box probably will be Pandora's box as I see the cards. Okay, let's see that you have 1, 2, 3 major arcana cards and one Kirk card, only one Kirk card. The King of Pentacles in the sixth house could be related with an older male, mature male energy. I guess it's related with the authority of your life. This is what I think because it's career, vocation, and this is daily work. Could be pop up. Maybe this mature male energy could help you step forward on the subject of the sixth house. Male energy doesn't mean male, but definitely it's a masculine energy. So even it could be your best girlfriend or friend of yours who is female, but he has much more masculine energy, and maybe it can help you as well. But mature masculine energy for the king of wands, knight of cups on the fourth house. It's a young energy. No, knight it's not. I would call this is the middle age, so the 30 to 50 energy could come up here. So husbands, wives, spouses, partner energy could come up. Since it's night, it's also masculine energy, but could be anyone who is kind of a fighter who can fight for anything independently. It's a female or a masculine energy or feminine energy. Doesn't matter. It's a fighter energy. Yeah, and you have pretty much swords. You have so mind work is on the table. Uh, not too much fire. A bit of pentacles, swords. You will mental work. You have a lot of mental and mind work in this Scorpio season, Libra. Don't worry. Uh, then let's check that what is the biggest task, what is the most important thing, what you need to learn in this Scorpio season, Libra. So Libra, the cards showing that you have a lot of work and deep work, what you need to do in the Scorpio season 2025. Um, what is the biggest task? What is the most important thing what you need to learn in this Scorpio season? First of all, I suggest when you realize it and you don't know what to do, then get in touch with me on my website www.attilarod.com and book an appointment for tarot reading. We can clarify your specific situation by tarot cards, and we can ask suggestions from the tarot cards as well, that what will be the best for you to do, what is the most wise action what you can take related to that specific situation. Right now we can add the number values of the card to get familiar with the final summit of this card. So we have 9 of cups. This is a 9. The moon, it's number 8 in major arcana card. Ace of swords, it's 1. Knight of cups doesn't have number value. King of pentacles doesn't have number value. Ace of wands, it's 1. High priestess, it's number 2 major arcana cards. 4 of pentacles, it's 4. 4 of swords, it's 4. The chariot is a number 7 major arcana card. 6 of cups, it's 6. And the 7 of swords, it's 7. Okay. I just made a mistake. I need to start all over again. So 9, 18, 1, no, 1, 2, 4, 4, 7, 6, and 7. And all together this is 59. 59, of course we don't have the major arcana 59. That's why we are adding the final summit find the summit numbers together. So 5 plus 9, we're talking about 5 plus 9. And this is number 14. And number 14, this is the experience, getting experience. Let make experience. Try to find the alchemist. You've got the alchemist, to be honest. And in the tarot card, in the tarot deck, this alchemist called the temperance. The temperance will be here. He is the number 14 major arcane card. So the temperance will be here. This is a Sagittarius Jupiter card, to be honest. Later on November, when Venus is going to be ready to leave Libra, then we'll make a square aspect with Jupiter. So maybe this will be involved, and this will be the moment when everything pops up and Pandora's box will open. Then you can start your healing yourself and discover yourself and working on it, and every subject I mentioned to you. Also, the temperance, it's pouring the elixir in the right portion, in the right ratio, to find the perfect elixir for his life. And this is the number 14. It comes to the 7 because you have 2 1, 2 aces, 2 4s, 4 of pentacles, 4 of wands, and you have 2 7s, the 7 of wands, and the chariot, the major arcana, the number 7. 7 plus 4, it's 11, plus 1, it's 12. As well, I don't show the number 12, but maybe these numbers, the 1, 4, and 7, could be important numbers for you. Even you can watch it 147 or 417 or 741, 714, as you want. When you meet these numbers, then let it know. Don't be afraid. I mean, these numbers together, I don't know, for example, bus, you're using the bus 147 if it exists, I don't know, or 147, no, 174, 147, this I know, I don't know if it's 714 or 741 bus exists. But when you meet these numbers together, then then recognize and see that there is a message to you. Or if you don't know, if you go a long distance travel and you've got the 147 room or 174 room or whatever room which is contains these numbers, then this is for you definitely. And in that hotel room you can get experiences which is related to this card, or the messages what this cards revealed for you. Yeah, Libra, with the temperance, to get experience and get involved, getting experience. Definitely, I wish you a happy and an experimentful Scorpio season. Absolutely, we will see the next season Sagittarius what brings up related to these cards. At least you are the first one who don't need to sacrifice yourself, or you don't need to surrender yourself. Pretty much you are not the first one, but you are the one who doesn't need to until now, to be honest, as finally we reached the planet Venus. Tomorrow I'm making Taurus as Venus root planet as well. Could join and check your cousin Taurus, what could be with them as well. Maybe you're related to the Tauruses. Thank you for being with me in this prediction reading, and I really wish you a happy and an experimental Scorpio season. Libra, merci, belle journée, au revoir.